Bacardi and cola. Do it.
That's
Do it.
showbiz, baby.
Put a little sugar on it, huh?
Here we are. It's Monday. Snakes and Stogies 267. It's our pre-Daytona show. Might have some people jump in. I don't know. We'll see. I sent out the word. So Rosa might be making an appearance.
Mr.
Probably help if I send him the link, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but I'll wait for him to reach out before we do that. But yeah, episode 267 brought to you by Fulvius Apparel. FulviusApparel.com. Phil's got the shirt, he's got the hat, and he's got more shirts coming because he ordered him some for Daytona delivery. In the chat, can you guys hear me okay? Because we were having issues on the last Iraq Nerds where I sounded fine in my headphones, sounded fine in Phil's headphones, but for some reason on the audience side, I was super quiet. I even went back and listened to it.
Well, what about on the actual recording?
I forgot to check that.
Bum, bum, bum.
Should have looked, but everything sounds. I'm being told everything sounds fine. So
okay, good. I'm actually. I shouldn't say this while we're on air, but I am very disgusted with StreamYard.
Why?
They I hope that we never have to deal with any kind of interaction with them or their staff ever. I hope we just keep doing what we're doing and we never have to talk to anyone. I have my own StreamYard for Venom Radio, right? And when we did the transition from Venom Radio to NPR, to join NPR, they use Transistor, another great platform. Well, they use StreamYard to record and then Transistor to put out.
Send it out.
Send it out, right. So Burke said, hey, what's a good email? And I gave him the Venom Radio email. Apparently, you cannot use the same email twice on StreamYard. So they deleted my account and all of my episodes that we've ever recorded.
Wow.
Now, luckily, I'm neurotic and I back up everything. And at the same time, Burke did his studio magic and downloaded everything. So all of our episodes we've ever done, those are good. But like all the extra video from like interviews, all the extra like outtakes and shit that like I never posted, that I was saving kind of like for a clip show or saving for, nostalgia or whatever. Yeah, they're
sentiment.
Gone. Yeah. And StreamYard, I was like, look, can I just talk? I did this for like 2-3 weeks, 2.5-3 weeks. I was like, look, can I just speak to a human? And it was like, every message I got was an email at like 3 a.m. I assure you,
they're like Dutch or something. They're in the Netherlands, I believe.
Yeah, it's like, I assure you, there's no account by that name. I was like, well, look up. Here's my credit card statements.
So, yeah, it's gone because you deleted it.
Yeah, I was like, here's my credit card statements. Here's the account that it was paid out of. So today is my monthly renewal. So I got to see if they took the money or not. Because if they took the money, that means the account's still there. So we shall see. But I never had a problem with them. We've never had a problem with them. They've been wonderful.
For the most part. I mean,
sorry to
haven't had any issues myself. Like I said, I don't know if it was like what the deal was, if I was just having hardware issues or it was a connection thing. I don't know. It was just weird because everything seemed to mostly be working fine. And then everyone's like, we can't hear you. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't hear me? I can hear me fine. So I'm glad that it's cooperating again and it's not a problem, because that was a really good episode. And I was kind of irritated that I went back and was like, oh, wow, you really can't. Not that it matters that you can hear me or not hear me. I doubt I was saying anything of value.
Yeah, but still, it looked good. I caught a couple seconds of it.
Yeah, cares awesome.
I'm gonna listen. Yeah.
But Fulvius Apparel got a bunch of stuff going down to Daytona.
Sorry to get on that soapbox.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Did some shirts for Snakelets. Amy at Snakelets ordered some shirts. If you want a Tampa Snakes shirt from Clay, he ordered some shirts.
Hell yeah.
Jeremy Hicks, Nomad Herpeticulture.
I love
Ordered some
his
shirts.
Viking style, his Scandinavian herpetofauna.
Yeah, I made that logo too a while ago.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
And then a bunch of like individual orders and stuff too. So Tony Dungara,
Nice.
got a name drop old Tony, the man, taking him some corn snakes too. But yeah, I got a box full of stuff I got to bring down. Dritz and the Underdark gang are going to be vending with Warren at Bushveld under Arthropods Safari. So they ordered some shirts and all kinds of stuff going on. But if you miss the ability to pick up at the show, you can still order. It'll just get shipped to you, and it'll be after we get back from Daytona. Use the code THN at checkout, get 15% off your order. That is the exclusive promo code for THN listeners and viewers like you. And then I have a bunch of QR code business cards still that just have a link to the thing, and I'm thinking about taking those and writing a discount code on the backs of those and handing them out at the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there with a pen and write out God knows how many. My handwriting is also so bad.
Are the cards you have matte or are they glossy?
Matt, I'm not a fan of glossy.
Yeah, never mind. You know what you got to do is you got to make the code very simplistic.
Yeah, I was just gonna make it like Sharpie. Daytona. Yeah.
No, man, like #26 or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
That way you can just do them real quick. Make the girls do them. Get their penmanship up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Practice. We'll see. It depends on if I have time, because honestly, I've got so much stuff to do still between now and then. I was going to work a full day Wednesday, but I think I'm going to take a half day now because I got to get in the room and get everyone topped off and ready to go. Water bowls and such, and then get everything packed. And I still got a lot of stuff I got to get together. I got to get some hats made, and it doesn't end. Maybe get Jerome's new cage put together, set up before I leave.
Oh, you haven't set up the new one yet?
No, so it's turned into quite the saga.
Do tell.
I got a used screen cage from John Calloway because he had a couple extras. So I went down to his place and grabbed it.
Nice.
Dismantled it because I was like, let me go ahead and just rescreen it because it had some holes in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And as I'm taking it apart and cleaning it thoroughly, Katie is like, can we change the screen to black? Because it might be easier to see. And I was like, at this point, I've sunk so much time and money and energy into this used cage that we should have just bought a new one. So yesterday she was like, just buy a new one. So I bought a new one.
Nice.
And then I have the other one still. I'm thinking I'll still rescreen it and set it up. And maybe I had the idea of using it as an outdoor tachydermis cage in the warmer months. Maybe
that'd be cool
next year, but it's at the bottom of the to-do list now because I was so frustrated, both with the whole process of like taking it apart, and it's been a event, this whole screen cage thing.
It's worth it.
It is.
It's worth it.
Jerome's a happy camper.
Good.
Don't even remember where that came from or what we were talking about.
We're just talking about things getting ready for stuff. This week. Yeah. What are you smoking tonight?
Raj is liquidating Warped.
Really?
Shop, so I got 40% off Warped stuff.
That's awesome.
So I got a La Hacienda. I'm probably going to go back and buy a handful of more of these because I went ahead and bought a box for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can get that up, I guess.
Yeah, it's such a cool band.
It is. And this was always the one that, like, when people were looking for Cubans, this was one of the first ones I gave them because this is probably about as close to a Cuban flavor-wise, or at least they used to be. I don't think they really have that same thing going on that they used to. I don't know if the blends changed and they just didn't tell anybody or what, but this was always like the one where if you were looking for a Cuban, this is probably about as close as you were going to get without being a real thing. So it's good. I'm going to get some more before before we leave on Thursday.
Nice.
And, yeah, so I got a travel case full of Warped right now, and I'm gonna get some other odds and ends, and
Hell yeah.
it'll be good. These are fantastic. If you do see these at your shop, they are worth trying. It's the Warped La Hacienda. It comes in like I think 2 sizes. Both are very similar. There's not a major difference. I think mostly the ring gauge. But they're good. They're worth trying. It's a good smoke. Yeah, cloud hoppers are awesome too. Hunter mentioned. I'm a fan of the Cortos, the regular Cortos. So I also got these guys half off. This is the Maduro, I believe. Yeah, Corto
Nice.
Maduro. So this little thing, regular retail is $13.99.
Wow.
The blue banded ones, which is the original, I freaking love. Like that is an absolute firecracker. It's a small cigar and it's freaking loaded, dude. So when I saw these, I was like, I don't like these as much, but they're still pretty good. So I went ahead and bought the, handful of those he had left, and it's a Warped extravaganza.
Nice.
What are you smoking?
Well, I mean, on this cigar note, before I say what I'm smoking, I have sad news. Due to timing and schedules and such, unfortunately, there will be no Snakes and Stogies cigar this year at Daytona. So, my sincerest apologies to everyone. You'll have to bring your own cigars.
Damn it.
It just wasn't happening this year, but we're going to shoot for next year and try harder for next year. So, but to everyone who enjoyed the Snakes and Stogies blend, we will continue to try and put something together in 2027. Maybe that'll be it. But this year, no cigars. Sorry, guys. But tonight, I said, you know what? It's the week of Daytona. Go big or go home. Aroma de Cuba El Jefe.
Oh.
And I mean, that's a big cigar.
That's big smoke.
That's big smoke. So.
Look, I got my big boy pants. Look, I'm wearing a belt.
Got my big boy pants on. Little crown cut for the evening. So it's good.
Yeah. Every now and then, I don't get so that La Roma de Cuba Pasión will forever be probably one of my all-time favorite smokes, like top 10 easy. And then every now and then I get this weird hankering for one of the Mi Amors. So I'll get one of those. And then I end up smoking. I'm like, why was I even craving this? They're really okay. Like they're not great, but
yeah, you don't like the Mi Amor?
I don't know. I think it's a box to box thing. Like when you get them, it's kind of like Brazilias. Like when they're good, they're good.
I'm with you on that.
If they're off, it's just don't hit. It doesn't hit the same.
I'm with you. Have you tried the new Noblesse, the purple one? I got one. I got to try it. I haven't had it yet, but it smells great, looks great. So, and honestly, of the Aroma de Cuba, I've always been the Especial, the yellow label. That's probably been my favorite.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the better ones.
Yeah,
but that was one that you couldn't like just go in and buy those. That was like an event stick, I thought, or at least
really?
it was for a long time. It may not be anymore, but like you could only get that if you went to a Ashton event, because Ashton, so La Roma de Cuba is the Nicaraguan side of Ashton. Ashton label stuff is the Dominican side of Ashton, as far as brand goes.
Well, Connecticut, actual Connecticut too, right? There's some Americana stuff in there.
Maybe. I'm honestly not sure. I think if they're having Connecticut stuff, I don't remember anything saying that there was like Connecticut broadleaf
via Dominican. Yeah. Connecticut elite
American seed
Dominicana. Yeah, American seed. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know. It's just been a while. It's the ESG is awesome. The VSG, Phil's been a big VSG guy for a very long time.
Love VSG, man. ESG's good. VSG got me. I haven't had one in like years. I gotta get one. It's been a while. I've been smoking Aroma de Cubas and not anything normal Ashton.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had any of the Ashton stuff, really, like as far as Ashton brand. Every now and then I eyeball the Connecticut's, and I'm like, in
Yeah.
that $17 range. I'm going to go for
Too
at least
much.
something a little stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. What do you think about bringing to Daytona cigar wise?
I don't know. Like I said, I got a bunch of Warped. I'm probably going to grab some Connecticut's and some other stuff just for that morning smoke.
Yeah, boy.
I bring a couple of ball out cigars, so a little more expensive for Friday night
special occasion smokes.
Yeah,
but
I don't have anything like planned.
Well, Anna Maria has been dabbling a little bit in the finer tobaccos, and so now I'm packing for two. So I've got Arturo Fuente Cubanitos, 10-year aged Maduros. I've got packs of those for before meals. I've got Liga Privada number 9 Cubanitos for after meal libations. I've got some Arturo Fuente Añejo number 46s.
Oh.
Yeah. I might have one for you, little buddy.
Oh,
I might have a little Añejo for you. I've got some LFDs. We're gonna do a double Lajero. We just got to do it because Chris Painchab ain't gonna be there, so we got to do a little double Lajero. And I don't know. Let's see what else suits me. See what else might.
Yeah, I need to grab some of those Colorado Oscuros.
Yes.
Another favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready though? Like the next 48 hours is gonna drag, man.
Bro, it's dragging now. I've been how do I say this without sounding too well, let's just be real. Phil King and I have been edging each other via text message. Yeah.
He's been telling me too. He's like, dude, I can't wait to meet Phil. To meet Phil Wolf.
It's going to be extremely anticlimactic. Yeah, of course. It's going to be very anticlimactic. Like, Phil, meet Phil. We'll shake hands, look at each other. We'll wink at each other, and that'll be it.
Yeah. We're picking him up from the airport. So we're picking up Rosa, picking up both of them from Savannah. Rosa gets in like a little after 9, I think. And then Phil's supposed to get in like just before 11. So we're picking both of them up and then heading down. Phil is going to experience Buc-ee's for the first time.
Good for him.
And then when we come back, he's staying at my place Sunday. And then he flies back out Monday. But we're going to have to sneak a Waffle House trip in there because he's never been to Waffle House. So,
oh, my God.
Dude, we got to.
How has he been alive this long?
I don't know, man. It's all those Boston guys, they just live off Dunkin'. Like, that's it. So.
America runs on Dunkin'.
They're everywhere up there. Have you been up to Boston?
I mean, not in probably 15 years.
Dude, there's freaking Dunkins. I swear to God, you'll have like a 4-lane road, and there's going to be one on each side, like facing each other. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of Dunkin' Donuts they have up there. So
that's wild.
And he's going to experience Keller. Yes, how could we forget?
Yes,
Keller's already Keller's getting the claw ready.
Bro, I love Keller memes himself. It makes me so happy. He's posting old memes. I love it. That's good, man. We miss you, Keller. We miss you.
He's going unless he said something. Unless something happens at the 11th hour.
Good. Him and Sanchez, man, ready for the old dirty, dirty bird. I can't wait for the dirty bird to meet the king.
I told King, dude, I was like, man, you're gonna be overwhelmed just with the amount of people.
Yeah, man.
I was like, it's a lot. It's a lot of people. But
I talked to Doc Brown. Sadly, he will not be making it. Obviously, Harry's not going to make it. But a lot of people are, man. A lot of people are. So this is going to be a good show. I'm very excited.
Yeah. The more I think about it, dude, I mean, I jokingly say all the time, like, I'll miss Christmas before I miss Daytona, but I'm getting to a point to where I don't think I'm joking. Like, straight up, like, Daytona's.
I love my family. I love my extended family. I love holidays, but dude, Daytona, it's a pilgrimage. I tell people it's a pilgrimage. I do. I always say,
I think about it, and there's really nothing else throughout the year that I like make a serious effort to go to where it's like, I'm planning, and then literally for 364 days, I'm like,
And honestly,
waiting and
we
ready.
do hype it up every year.
We do.
You know what I mean? And I feel like some people are like, "Oh, this is fun," and like nobody ever says that was stupid. I can't believe I went. No, everyone has fun, but you and I definitely hype it up more than other people do. So
Because because the gang's all there, man.
the gang's all here,
Like,
man.
maybe
Once a year.
that's it for us. It's different because we get to see people that we don't see, but that weekend,
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
and I don't take a lot of time off work, which this year I've made a little bit more of an effort to change. Not a very hard effort, but yeah, this is just like my if there's one thing throughout the year, like if I have to miss as far as like herp related stuff, there's one thing that I absolutely will not bump off the schedule. Like Daytona is going to be it,
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's always been the thing with like the Kalubert Fest stuff. People are always like, when are you and Jake getting out to Kalubert Fest? And it's like, honestly, if it's gonna always be in that same quarter as Daytona, like we're not. And it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, man. It's just not in the cards.
That SERE show that Bob Vu puts on in Atlanta, like I really want to check that out, but that was the weekend before last or last weekend.
Yeah. Which
it's like I want to go check that out too, but I also like hotels are expensive up there, dude. You look at hotels and it's like it's pretty wild. So for me to double down on hotels, it's a lot. And at some point it will happen. I do want to get up to that show really bad, especially it seems like this past one was one of the biggest ones yet. I want to vend that show at some point too with Fulvius, but
I saw a lot of people post a lot of cool shit, man.
Yeah. So we'll see. Daytona just trumps all.
It does. It really does. I always tell people, if West Texas is Mecca, Daytona is our Jerusalem.
I guess.
It is.
I don't know nothing about China, man.
It's beautiful this time of year.
Colorado, beautiful.
Samsonite. I was way off.
Speaking of events, though, Carpet Fest, Southeast Carpet Fest 2027, the planning stages have begun.
They have begun.
We were working on a logo.
Oh, really?
Everything. Right now, and unless something catastrophic happens, which I don't foresee that happening in March, we have the weekend of March 6th. Was it that I think we settled on? There's we have a little committee to get going.
Yeah.
With myself and Clay and you and Billy and Emily, and it will be hosted by Clay again this year in Tampa. Well, is it Brandon, Florida?
It's Tampa. For lack of a better word, Tampa.
Yeah. So we're gonna start talking about that. You're gonna hear us, just getting the word out now. I figured it's better to start early.
Yes.
And if anything changes, there is a Southeast Carpet Fest group on Facebook, or Tampa Carpet Fest, because that's what it is.
Is that what it's going to be called? It's going to be called Tampa Carpet Fest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But it basically took the spot of the Southeast Carpet Fest that was going on, because Clay decided to take that beast on. So he is hosting again this year. This year was a great time. I really enjoyed it. So I definitely don't plan on missing 2027 because it's not that crazy of a drive. We got plenty of people down there to crash with if we need to and stuff. So stay tuned for that. We'll have more announcements. I'm trying to decide if we should do a auction or raffle.
Okay.
Kind of like we used to. Nothing on a crazy scale, nothing wild, but I still want to do something for ASF. Where I don't know, we started the committee group just to brainstorm, and if there's anything that we think that might be an idea of something to include in the weekend, we're working on it.
It's good. It's exciting.
It is.
I thoroughly enjoyed the last one.
I did too. It's a good time, and I like going to Florida and not sweating like crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, I like it because I get to go north and not sweat.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And, We went to the aquarium afterward. Like that was just a great little weekend. It really was. And honestly, the highlight for me was, aside from seeing everyone, was Clay's game. For those who did not
We're
attend,
planning on doing that again.
yeah, I had no idea. So Clay sends me an email, and obviously he sent it to everyone. It's just me, but from my point of view, from my perspective, Clay sends me an email. He's like, answer these questions. No, like, hey, I'm doing a game, or hey, we're gonna have like a question and answer. No, just answer these questions. And it's like a list. And I'm like, is he forming a dossier on me? Like, what's going on? What is this? What's going on, Mr. Clay? And I fill it out, and before I click the send button, I gotta admit, I messaged Billy Hunt. I was like, Billy, why do I have this questionnaire that Clay gave me? He goes, oh, we're doing a big game with everybody. It's for like a game with everyone playing together, and it's about you. And I'm like, oh, well, all right, cool. So I sent it. So basically, he's got a giant projector screen, and it's a trivia game, but it's trivia of Morelia as well as of the people attending.
And
like
you answer on your phone.
Yeah, it's like a multiple choice really thing cool on your phone. It's like who has a podcast?
Who's kept venomous?
What's that?
Who's kept venomous?
Yeah, exactly. Who's kept venomous? Yeah. Who has a podcast on Monday nights? Things like that. It was good, man. It was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Didn't Jeremy Hicks won?
I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good group. It's nice because it seems like a good location it's fairly central to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man. Stoked for the next
one again.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you messaged me about helping out, I was like, I'm in. I got a carpet. I can come.
Yeah, I just, I was like, I don't necessarily want to have to be just me and Clay, like planning out what we want to do, but like get input from, because Billy, Billy living right around the corner from him and stuff. Mm-hmm. At first I didn't want to like assume that Clay was hosting again, just because that is a big ask. And then he was like, no, I'll do it. And I was like, oh, okay. It was like, well, problem solved, because it was a question of like who's gonna host it, and Clay kind of alluded to him being open to doing it again, but didn't outright say it. And so then I was kind of like feeling it out a little bit. He's like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was like, oh, okay, excellent. He's got a good spot for it.
He does. He definitely does.
Did you send me some things to share?
I did. I'm a really bad friend. And I don't know if Jake and Chris and Sky did their Texas recap yet. Did they?
They have not.
Oh, well, then we shouldn't.
Okay.
We shouldn't. All right. So the picture of the thing in my hand, say, let's not show that, but we can show the night vision camera.
You mean I'd rather not show the picture of the thing in your hand?
Little slippery slip.
Oh, what is this night vision? Is this like Paris Hilton 2.0 kind of thing? What do we got going on here?
You know what? Let's not show. Okay, we'll show it. Fuck it. It's a quick video. So this is a baby suboc in its container on my little table in the snake room, but this is at like 3 a.m. and I wanted to see. I was like, man, did he eat? Did he not eat? Like, how's he doing? And it just goes to show you, like, we have the technology. If anybody listening doesn't have a Wi-Fi camera to just check on your room, check on your babies, check on your stuff, they're cheap enough and easy enough. You gotta get it.
Pretty sure you can get the Wise ones now at PetSmart, or at least you used to be able to.
Oh, really? That's even better.
Or almost the same price as Amazon too, surprisingly.
That's great. So I won't go into more picture wise because I don't want to ruin anything for their Texas recap. But I thought that was really cool that you could check on your stuff at night.
Just pop in.
There's more to the story, but I don't want to give it away because I didn't know if they did their episode or not. So sorry for the teaser, folks.
I think Chris's schedule has been the main hindrance there.
I can imagine. You know what that thing is.
Oh yeah,
Nice. So excited.
I know. It's awesome. But I will say they had a great trip.
Yes, they
A
did.
very good trip. Very
Most
productive.
definitely. Oh yeah.
I'm sure Jake has posted some of it already as far as like finds and things, but I am looking forward to hearing the episode and all that good stuff. So
yeah, man. Going back to Daytona stuff, I was just texting with Billy Hunt a little while ago. So this is like the first Daytona in forever that I don't have any pre-show purchases, like purchase and pick up at show. So it's a little weird. I feel like I'm going there just open-minded, open hand,
open pocketbook,
open
wallet.
So if anybody listening knows anybody that has Subbox at Daytona and they want to throw me a tip, just let me know.
I've already been helping Phil King shop because he's like, I want some Red Zeps. I'm like, okay, I'll ask Tony. And then Tony, I'm like, you need to message Tony because Tony says he has some. And so Phil's messaging Tony. And then there's like some other people that were looking for some stuff. And
he got them.
I've been connecting the dots.
You've been connecting the dots. You have been. You've been a good boy. That's good. So it's good. So yeah, if you know anyone, I saw Justin Meekers. He's got West Rancheria's Subbox. Eggs aren't ready yet. Rob Nemo had West Rancherias and Silvers and Blondes, none of which the eggs are ready yet. So if anybody knows of Subbox at Daytona, let your old pal Phil know.
Is there anything else that's on the radar?
Yes and no. So in my mind, I want rain frogs. I think they would be so cool, especially desert localities. But I also don't, because A, they're very expensive. B, they're way more, in my opinion, they're way more temperamental and less hardy than people make them out to be. And I don't want to just dive in not knowing what I'm doing, but they've been on my mind for a long time. And I think I've procrastinating doing my homework on purpose so as not to, get roped into them. But
saving yourself from yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. But I have the 5-gallon fish tank in my bathroom that has been running now for, I don't even know, well over a year with no animal in it. And I want something aquatic in there. I do. So I don't know if I want to do like a newt or something, because there's no heat. It's at room temperature. It's in a bathroom. It'll have minimal light. So I don't know. I was thinking preferably something that can't quote unquote climb out. So I don't know.
Dude, ball out and do a fly river.
Yeah, in a 5-gallon fish tank, sure.
I mean, people have done it. It's been done.
Nah, I'm good. They're cool, man. They're super cool, but I'd feel bad because then I'd have to get a bigger tank and more water, and slippery slope, my friend. Slippery slope.
Before you know it, you got a whole ass aquarium, like Tampa aquarium set up in your.
Just no bed. Just no bed. It's just a 1,000-gallon tank.
A water bed. The water bed's on top of the tank.
Oh yeah, and it's just a floaty raft, and I just sleep on top of the water every night.
Pretend it's Life of Pi or something.
Yeah, exactly. No, but all joking aside, honestly, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for Subbox, but they got to be the right Subbox. I'm very picky now. I want
bougie.
Bougie. I want locality stuff. So, and I don't want to just buy willy-nilly snakes, but honestly, books. I'm gonna be on the lookout for some books, for some literature. Got to get my literature on.
There is going to be another book table. So, actually, I'm glad you just said that because it reminded me. I got an email a couple weeks ago. Let me pull it up. A large library of old signed Herp books at Daytona. So this is from Amber Sutton, who we have met, I believe, at Southeast Carpet Fest. It's been a while. She said, I felt it best to send a message to let you know a friend of mine, Chase Pirtle, who I believe we've had on at one point with Ashton Biological Reserve in Newberry, Florida. Has since Pat Ashton retired off the property and gave everything to Chase, he has come to a very large library. Many books are signed copies. I included one photo to pique your interest, even though that particular one is not for sale. It gives you an idea of what might be available. Chase is considering getting a table at Daytona to sell books, and I wanted to give the community a heads up. I know through your podcast you have reach, and it may let other herpers know that these books will be available. She was going that weekend to look at the collection herself. She said, when I get a list or something of the sort, I'll send it over. But I don't know if that happened. So that was mid-July.
Okay. You might want to reach out to her.
That'd be very baller if they do.
That'd be very baller. My other question is why
stuff.
If so, this is
I'd imagine space. I don't.
Yeah, or maybe funding.
Maybe
we're help fund keep the program going or something.
The picture she sent was a Life in Cold Blood by David Attenborough, signed by David Attenborough.
Holy shit!
And it's like encased.
Yeah, but what's something like that go for?
I don't know.
Let's look it up.
Probably a lot.
Now I'm curious. Let's look this thing up real quick, just to give people an idea. Was it Life in the what?
Life in Cold Blood.
Life in Cold Blood. Oh, it's a documentary. And the book. Okay. Signed copy. Oh, okay. Not that much. I thought it'd be way more. It's only $200. So $200 for a signed first edition. So that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. It's something that we can all, attain. That's pretty cool.
Speaking of books, I have a gripe with Chimera.
Oh, do tell.
And I know they're not listening, so whatever. Mm-hmm. They have a tarantula book that they put out, I think, circa like 2013.
Yes.
And it is impossible to find a copy.
Okay.
As many of the Chimera books are. And I messaged Chimera and said, hey, are you guys planning on doing like a reissue or something, a reprint of the tarantula book at any point? Because, there's a lot of people that are looking for it. Like, I think it would be worth your while to do another run of them. And the response I got was, no, not at this time. And I was like, well, there's more people in tarantulas now than there was 13 years ago. So, like, people are looking for it. No one could get it. And they basically just said thanks. And that was the end.
Okay.
But, so I'm torn because, like, on one hand, I understand, like, adding more kind of diminishes the value, I guess, of them all in general, if you're trying to look at it from like a collector standpoint.
Yeah, but if you're a publisher and more people want it, then put out a second edition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or however you want to phrase it.
Because I know there's other Chimera books out there that I know people would want too. There's some dude. Every now and then I see some that I didn't even know they published, like put out. Like they put out so many herp books and stuff about the most like obscure things too. I'm trying to remember. There's one in particular that I just remember. It looks like you guys had an entire Chimera book devoted to that. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head, but it's wild the amount of publications they put out. And then like there's this tarantula one that was like probably one of the best tarantula books, if not the best tarantula book out there. And there's not that many of them. So it's, it's not exactly a high bar, but it's just super frustrating because like if you do happen to find a copy, like you're going to be dropping probably $400. Easy. Yeah, dude. And it's even tougher because it's 13-year-old information, like I have that Therafosa Day of the World, and that one set me back $200. And that's about the same time that came out. They came out very close to one another. So
it's tough, man. It's tough.
I I have a limit.
Yeah. There's a scorpion book that is like the scorpion dictionary, if you will. I don't think it's Chimera. I think it's somebody else. It's a French publication.
Mhm.
And it's only printed in French and English. There's no English versions in the United States. However, you can order an English written one from England, but it's like almost $300, and I just don't have it in me to do that
Yeah.
for that outdated data.
Yeah.
I just don't. So,
Well, I got
now,
that Bacillotheria book that's
Mm.
just in German, but it's the only book out there like that focuses specifically on Bacillotheria.
Right.
And then I'm like, I'm getting into Tachydromus and stuff, and so I was like, maybe there's a Tachydromus book, and so I go on Amazon and look, and sure enough, there is, and it's only in German.
but you know what though? But how much is the book?
It was like $25.
Okay, so
It
then
wasn't a lot,
so
but
then
it was
you
just
get it and
I
you
just,
Google Translate it.
I just laugh because it's like, is there something like the Germans enjoy writing specific books about genre that, I mean, not that Bacillotheria isn't a genre that people don't care about, but like
No, but
Tachydromus, like
of
you have an
course.
entire book on Tachydromus when there's like 4 species in the hobby, maybe.
And there's like 20 guys keeping it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But that's what makes the Germans great. Is there attention to detail? Is there attention to details in all of the dishwashers? That's a height.
Yeah, well, I ordered it, and I think it'll be here after Daytona. But
I saw a guy who basically was buying Hurt books in French. I guess he was in France for some business or something and found a bunch of Hurt books, brought them back, and he got he would lay the book flat on his desk, and then he got the tablet stand that's on like a gooseneck, and he put on Google Translate and just had the camera on, and he would just read, flip the page, and it would automatically translate as long as the app was open.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but it's brilliant. The 21st century, man, it's amazing. I sent you a picture of a recent book acquisition of mine. I've waited a very long time for, and I was saving this for Snakes and Stogies book club, Billy's book club, but I had to do it because we want to get the word out. Oh my God, why is the picture so tiny?
I don't know.
Okay, let me find another bigger picture. For those listening in their commute, it's literally a thumbnail. Bear with me. It's on Eco Universe's website. So let's go to Eco Universe and I'll get you a real picture. Reptiles of Utah. Okay. Oh, come on. No, I don't want the whole page. Save to photos. Let's see what this did. I have a feeling it just saved the whole web screen. Hold on. There we go. Let's try that one. Something just landed on my head. I don't know if it was a beetle. I think it's a beetle on my head. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you saw it first on Snakes and Stogies, a field guide to the reptiles and amphibians of Utah by Justin Julander and the one and only Nipper Reed. Yes, it's his real name.
His
Nipper
government
Reed
name
is his nom de plume. It's a field guide. It's not the most in-depth reference book, but it is a fantastic piece of American reptile literature. It's inexpensive. It's factually full. Great pictures, great range maps. Almost every single photo in here was taken by friends or colleagues or actual scientists. So,
or Paulie.
Yeah, or Paulie. And obviously, Dr. Julander and Nipper have put painstaking hours into this piece of work, and I'm very, very proud of them. And it's just a fantastic little book. It is. I don't want to say little, but to quote Justin, it's definitely a book. It's just a field guide.
Does it have a lot of pictures?
Oh yeah, tons of pictures. So,
nice.
Yeah, good pictures, good representation pictures, scientific illustrations, range maps, factoids, so site locations, as well as a bunch of research. So it's a great book. Very excited. I ordered a copy, and a cardboard envelope with my invoice retaped with scotch tape showed up in the mail with no book inside.
Nice.
So either someone really wanted to read about the reptiles and amphibians of Utah and stole my book, or it fell out in shipping and USPS just taped the envelope empty back up and delivered the empty envelope. So, but I contacted Eco and they were kind enough to get another one out there to me. So I have the sucker in hand. Ooh, look at that green bastard.
Yeah, this
That's a
book's
lizard.
way older. This is 2003.
Mm.
See how many pages it is? It could be like 5 pages long.
Worth it.
And then our buddy Hannes told me that Langschwen Zedersten also means something rather phallic, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yes, I don't remember exactly what his words were, but I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But, you know.
We got to get that
pretty cool.
Inside. Oh, yeah. Super cool.
These little lizards are so badass, dude.
I know. They're super cool, man.
And you know what I did?
Happy you're into them.
You know what I didn't realize until literally like 2 days ago?
That now you're part of an elite club?
Well, not only that, but those long-tailed grass lizards that PetSmart has sold forever.
Yeah.
It's fucking tachydromus.
Yeah. That's them, dude. That's them. They've been imported from multiple countries for years.
Yeah.
And
$10 at PetSmart.
They do so well in captivity. They hold their color, especially if you really take care of them, you know, set them up right. But I feel like it's one of those species where everyone was like, oh, I don't need to breed them. They always import them. And now it's like, no, you should start to breed them. People should start to really focus on them.
Well, so I don't know why, but for some reason I remember seeing them and thinking like that it was just some like when they were selling green anoles, I thought it was like, oh, it's some small grass lizard from somewhere in the States, like whatever, just like green anoles. And so then I watched a podcast clip from Gecko Exchange where they were talking to a guy that was keeping tackies, and he had mentioned something about PetSmart, and I was like, wait a second, is that the same lizard that I'm thinking of? And I went back and looked, and sure enough. And so now I'm like, well, shit, I'm sitting here writing stuff off because I see it at PetSmart, and I'm like, yeah, it's just a long brown lizard. And I'm like, no, these little tackies, dude. When people say that tachydromus are like miniature monitors, like mini monitors,
they are mini monitors. Yeah,
they are mini monitors.
And don't get me wrong, I remember going down to Snakes at Sunset. This was probably 5 or 6 years ago. Going down to Snakes at Sunset, and they had one of the large, tall exos set up as a paludarium with tackies in it. They were fucking turquoise, dude. They were so like beautifully flush and good looking animals. You could tell they were long-term captives. They were like on display, you know, and they were
the Smaragdinus.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were damn near turquoise. And at one point, one of the guys was like, hey man, you know, they're really not for sale, but if you want to see one, you know, they're super chill and they're incredibly intelligent. I'm like, what?
For their size, yeah. It's surprising how slick they are.
So he gave me a mealworm, and I feel like such a tourist, like he doesn't know me I'm just some guy walking in the pet shop.
Feed the dolphins.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Throw a herring to the seal, you know. And he gives me a mealworm, and I open the exo and hold my hand out, and the thing launches out. Like, thank God I'm a reptile guy, because some other kid would have freaked out. The thing launches out, lands perfectly on my middle finger, eats the bug in my hand, looks at me, cocks its head, turns around, jumps back in the cage. Like, very intelligent for what it is. And I swear, man, that tail, what's the tail? Like 2/3 of the whole thing?
Probably more than that.
Probably more.
Like, you're literally talking about like a 4-inch lizard and then a solid like
12-inch tail. Yeah.
It's even more on the Sex lineatus, the ones they have at PetSmart. Like, those are even more tail than the Smaragdinus are. Like, Smaragdinus and Dorsalis, I think, they have a ton of tail, obviously, but nothing like those Sex lineatus do. Yeah,
I feel like they used to also have a dumb name. It was like Emerald Tree Skink or something stupid.
No, it's something different. They're
Was
like
it
emerald grass lizards.
emerald grass? It might be emerald grass lizard. But dude, I think they're super cool, man, and it makes me happy you're into them. The girls
Yeah,
love them.
yeah. I'm really enjoying it, and right now I set up one of those Thrive from PetSmart. There's little acrylic things that I've been keeping a lot of tarantulas in.
Mhm.
I had this idea of modifying the top because like I wanted to give it UV and stuff, but
Sure.
with those with the way the solid top is, like you can't really do that.
Yeah.
So I took it as I was assembling it, took a piece of screen, just put the top lid piece over the screen, and then pushed holes through where the pins go, because it's held together just by some plastic pins that are pretty legit. And it's a screen top.
Nice.
So I have a little UV light on top of that.
That's great, man.
And then I think my plan is to move a pair of rhinos out of this like 40-gallon EXO that I have them in right now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fully deck out that, and then that'll be a tacky tank. It's John Calloway, who I got this one from. He has a group, and they're like, they do really well communally. And he just had some females drop some more eggs, so he's nice. I got more coming. So,
do they do the skink thing where they coil around the eggs underneath?
I don't think so. I think they just drop them and go.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, man. I'm just thinking that long tail,
Mm-hmm.
Be super cool. It's awesome, man. It's good. I feel like more of those underappreciated lizards and some of the underappreciated snakes really need to start being realized, Well,
I feel like these are also such a good candidate for more, like if you're living in an apartment or more condensed, like they're kind of like rhinos, where I think if you're better off giving them a good bit of space because they are very active.
Yeah.
But to be able to almost like the thumbnail darts and stuff, to be able to have something that's fully planned and doesn't have to take up a ton of space,
and they're really not going to destroy it,
right?
Yeah.
Well, they can't. Then they're not geckos, so they can't climb the glass. So it's not like cresteds where you're having to clean the glass doors off constantly because they're just painting it.
Or Garandus that just
yeah,
just laying an egg on the glass, just right there.
Yeah, they are stupid quick, but mine. It's a female, and it's funny because like she freaks out if I'm in there and I'm trying to like get her, but as soon as I have her in hand, I don't even have to be like holding her. She can just be on my hand. She just kind of like gives up. She's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm here, and she just chills out, and she'll just like kind of look around and doesn't take off or nothing. But they're just, man, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm
good,
stoked to get my hands on more of them.
That's good, man. You didn't just wait till she gets more acclimated to you guys.
Yeah, well, I'm slowly working on trying to do like the monitor thing of like taking the mealworm and having her come out on my hand, and then working her with them a little bit. When I have time in the mornings, because I got to feed Jerome and get him squared away for the day. And
so wait, so it's just Jerome, and what's the grass lizard's name?
It doesn't have one. She doesn't have one.
Are those your only lizards now, besides the not tentilla? Jesus, the house geckos. What the hell are they called?
No, the
Turkicus. Tip of my tongue. Turkicus on the tip of the tongue.
Yeah, that's right now. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
And I've barely, as of the last couple days, I've been putting a whole lot of thought into like sort of where I'm at as far as the collection and stuff goes, and sort of what I want to change. And I think I'm gonna get serious about downsizing on a lot of stuff as far as snakes, focusing more on the condors, rhinos, and conicus.
You still got your beards?
I do have beards still.
Okay.
But I don't know, just having, like we've mentioned before, focusing on stuff that sort of fits your schedule and stuff a little better, and what works for you.
Yeah, man.
Spiders fit in that bill. Where Jerome has become like a family pet, and he's in the living room, or will be set up in the living room full time as soon as we get whatever stand we're going to get to put his new digs on. And
cool. And that's good, man. The girls will help out with him.
Yeah. I gotta show Katie how to, what to feed him and what powders to use and stuff before we leave too. So
Yeah.
the tackies too. It's also nice because those you can give them crested gecko diets. You don't necessarily have to give them crickets.
Nice.
They will eat
Are they?
rapashi.
Will they take the roaches?
They have to be tiny. I mean, there's been a couple of things that I've offered her that I ended up having to take back because I was like, it's a little big. Like I'm wanting to choke on it. But they'll freaking try. Like she'll go for it. She just runs around with it in her mouth for 20 minutes before she decides to actually try and eat it.
It's good, man. It's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. Let them hunt, pop a couple tiny crickets or roach nymphs in there and watch them just go nuts.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm plotting this 40 gallon though, man. I'm gonna get a T5, like a Reptisun. Get a nice bright LED. I'm gonna deck it out with some branches. I'm gonna pack it. I'm trying to figure out what plants I want to use.
Going back to your Vanzolini days?
Yeah, I've been looking up habitat pictures from I don't even know how you pronounce it because I'm not Japanese, but Ryukyu Islands.
Yeah.
And looking at like the habitat they're coming from and trying to find plants that sort of fit that same vibe. Now I thought about, like, I did do some looking and seeing what plant species there were like on those islands. Didn't get very far with that, but just looking at pictures and like I think I'm gonna try some ferns and I want to do some grasses and some other.
You gotta hit up Billy, man. I bet you he has plants. Billy loves that Japanese stuff, man. It's all about it. I know he's been growing some Jap plants for
part of my thing for Daytona was I'm going to look at some of the plant options they've got there and see if I can find some nice decor pieces as well. But
excellent. Yeah, man. I've been looking at some decor stuff and obviously Jake and Chris just came back from West Texas and dude, Jake sent me, like, he knew exactly what I wanted for landscape background photos. So he sent me some perfect pics from like some from cuts, some from roadside, like just off the pavement roadside pics.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm very, very excited. I got a lot of work ahead of me in terms of the area, but yeah, man, just more West Texas. Oof, it's gonna be good.
Are you looking for anything else as far as like outside of Subox?
Honestly, no, man, not really. I just got a venomous list from an acquaintance, and I realized that venomous has become a rich man's hobby. A lot of the stuff that was not expensive is now very expensive. I don't even want to get into it, but I think I'm going to basically enjoy the venomous I have for now. I'm going to try and produce the venomous that I have now and make more. And hopefully maybe the proceeds from those offspring in the future might be able to fund a couple of their animals.
Yeah.
But I'm really not looking to grow the collection at all, other than more locality specific subox and maybe something that just jumps up and slaps me. I don't know. I mean, I have everything I really want right now. I told myself I would not get Baja rats no matter what until I produce subox and produce enough subox that I'm confident enough to keep Baja rats. So that's a thing I told myself. That's for the future.
I still feel like there's not even like a comparison there though.
No, but I know they're way more finicky, and I really want to.
Because Jake thought the same thing, and I told him, I was like, dude, I had zero issues with subox, like none at all. Just more ventilation holes than you would normally do, and then smaller water bowls, and you're.
Yeah, no, I'm just neurotic, man. I don't want to fuck it up.
It was never even a concern of mine.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like having the corns, like, never had a problem.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. I get it. Well, I'm going to focus on them, and I got a lot of pairings in the future for subox, luckily. And then Arizona Mountain Kings will be this coming year too. I'm really excited about them. I think this year I'm going to probably make a Viv and just cohab them Mike Kosicki style. I feel like they're finally at a size now where I can do that. That male just made me nervous, and everyone says, oh, they're fine. They don't eat each other. I'm like, yeah, but it's still, the genus name still starts with an L and ends in a Prophis. So, there's that thought process. But no, man, Daytona, honestly, just literature and good times, you know? So that's it. Yeah.
I'm taking Dritz a bunch of male spiders
Good.
because I've become the male spider factory. Apparently, I'm wondering if I'm radioactive or maybe I have a tumor or something that causes me to like get small spiders that grow up to be boy spiders. Because now Phil's like, I'm sending you a bunch of stuff because I know at least half of it's going to be male, which is fair because I'm starting to think I'm cursed.
You're not cursed.
Dude, I had like at least 6 OBTs, and I thought all of them were male, and then one of them ended up being female. But the others have all been male.
Damn.
Which feels like, dude, that's awesome because then you send those males off and then you just get babies whenever they reproduce from the person you sent it to, which I'm like, yeah, but I kind of also want like a female and stuff to like enjoy.
Yeah, you want to produce.
I don't want to have to be like, oh, cool, he matured, so he's got, about a year and then he's toast. So
just
we got to get a
breeding fodder.
Right, exactly. So I don't know. We'll see. I've lucked out on some things like the Bambus and stuff, but taking Dritz a bunch of males because I have some that are immature or near mature because I look at mine under the microscope pretty much as soon as I can, try and get an idea of what's what. That way I can plan accordingly. So I basically sent Dritz a list and said, here's what I've got. Whatever you need, let me know. And then he's got some stuff that I want. So there's probably going to be some horse trading going on.
Good.
And then I don't like, aside from like a male tacky, if I can find one for a decent price, because some people think that, I don't know if they had listed as a pair for 300 or a male for 300, but if it was just a male for 300, they are smoking some crack. Because Frank Payne sells pairs for 300 shipped. And I feel like Frank Payne's probably a pretty good standard to set things at.
That's the bar.
Yeah.
Frank Payne is the bar.
Yeah. If I can find a male tacky or even a pair of tackies for a decent price, I'll probably grab them. If a nice Conicus pops up, like that one at that random table last year, which that is still like probably my favorite Conicus out of all the ones I have. Like I was talking to Rob Robbins about that just the other day. I was texting back and forth with him, at Boa Eriks, who we've had on previously to talk about Conicus. I think that Conicus are really in the same spot that Popwin carpets were at one point, where there's so much potential with selective breeding, and I really want to focus. Like I really want to load up more on that lighter colored base stuff, similar to that one that I got at Daytona last year. That just continues to look really good.
Nice.
Just to see what happens. So if I happen to come across, a Conicus that strikes my fancy, then maybe.
Hell yeah.
But other than that, there's just a handful of different spider species in particular that I'm on the lookout for. But Dritz has pretty much all of them, so I don't know. We'll figure something out. But usually I just walk around, and if there's something in particular that I'm like, I need me another one of those, and that one looks good, like then.
And that's how it always is, man. There's always something. It's always something you forgot about, something that you thought wasn't attainable, and now it is. One thing I will say that I just remembered is I'd love to find. I don't even know if anybody's doing them, but Sonoran lyre snake.
Yeah,
I think that would do quite well in my desert room. I've been having I had not so good luck with desert telescopus, and Connor Wardle hit me up about Telescopus semiannulatus, and I don't think I want to do that right now. I think I want to hold off for the future with them, especially let him keep working his magic, let him start to produce some more stuff.
I still want to do Hypsiglena.
I know, and dude, the Nachschlagen.
I forgot about that.
Der Nachschlagen, right? Hopefully Hannes will hear us and he will get a chuckle. Dude, didn't we see them last year at Daytona?
Someone had some, but I don't remember which
that was
ones.
plucked from the cut, bro.
It was one table, and I was
that
like,
was plucked from the
come
cut.
on.
Hips of Glenna. Yeah. So yeah, dude. Again, if
But
you
if I
found
get me a
Nachschlagen,
butterfly net and I got these turkey kids running around, dude, I'm telling you,
bro, you
I
could
could snag me some. I could make it happen.
or not even that. You could just get your butterfly net, go in the yard, and get some toads.
Those that have those, that's Worm City, though, man.
Yeah, but you think they're not eating toads in the wild too?
I don't think they are. Personally, if they
Really?
are, I don't think. I think it's mostly lizards, man.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point.
Not that turkey geckos that are, Smitty's garage locale don't have parasites or something to a degree as well.
Yeah, but probably less than the southern toad or the Fowler's toad jumping around your yard.
Yeah,
your narrow-mouthed toad in your gutter.
I feel like if there was one they were going to eat, it'd probably be a narrowmouth.
Yeah,
but they don't. I don't even think they have narrowmouths out there by the same range, right?
No, not at all. But yeah, man, it's interesting thought process on that. So, der Nachschlagen.
And this will be the first show probably ever where I'm like actual hard, like dry goods are like high on the list.
Yeah.
Like high on the list because trying to decide if I want to go the full like bioactive route and get, clay balls for the false bottom for this tacky tank. Because my only issue with that is like the less space I have with dirt, the less height I have for plants that I might want to like grow up.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I'm looking for that, and then I'd like to, if I could find some nice wood pieces or something that would look good, and then I'd do those, and then various plant stuff. And then who knows what else? I don't.
Yeah.
Cork. I always need cork. Jesus, I always need cork.
Right. Dude, it's amazing how I thought to myself, man, cork. I don't need cork. I don't have anything tropical anymore. Nah, dude. Cork in desert environment and arid enclosures, dude, cork is awesome. When it gets covered in rock and clay and sand, it looks like stone. It looks great. It weighs nothing. You can break it up and make a rock pile out of it, and it looks like rock. Dude, cork's so good, man. So even people that keep arid species, get on the cork vibe.
That's what I did, dude.
Yeah.
I needed cork, and I was like, man, I don't want to buy cork online because I wanted to wait for a show, but then there wasn't a show happening anytime soon. So then I was like, wait a second. I have like a giant 3-foot tube of it in the Jansenite cage that isn't getting used. So I took that outside and just stomped the shit out of it and broke it up. And then I took this wire brush to it and just brushed it off as good as I could. And because I reuse cork. So like when I upgrade tarantulas, like I'll take that cork out. I have a little used bin.
Yeah.
And I periodically, once a quarter, bring it out here in the garage and wire brush all the web and everything else off of it and reuse it. It's almost like new, know. So
hose it off.
I stockpile cork, whether I'm gonna need it or use it or not. I know at some point I'm gonna have to have it.
Yeah, and there was those two, it was the same vendor. But I remember they had like 4 or 5 tables in the big room and like 4 or 5 tables in the, or like 3 or 4 tables in the smaller room. And dude, the cork was fantastic, and it was very reasonably priced. And I got a badass tube for Anna Maria's Florida King. At hindsight, it's way too big for the enclosure, so I still have it. It's in the closet, just waiting for when we get a bigger viv for that snake. But yeah, man, they had every shape and size imaginable. Was awesome.
Like even the Repticons though, I'm like, why is cork so much cheaper here than anywhere else? Like doesn't matter what vendor online you go to. Doesn't matter if it's Amazon, Etsy, eBay, any herp or whatever. But like no one price wise, they can't be touched by the show vendors, and it doesn't make sense to me because it's like, how is it so cheap for you guys but so expensive everywhere else?
I assumed it was classic show attitude of sell it at a great price where you're still making at least half your typical margin and you don't got to schlep it home. So if let's say the cork guy is working off of, let's just say 100%, right? Or we'll do Keystone double, right? So you're making 50% markup. if he's making 20%, he's still making money. She's still
Mhm.
making money, but they don't have to take it home. Oh,
Worth
that's
it.
worth it. Worth it. Especially old stuff that like has been sitting collecting dust, you know, because some of those big pieces, man, guys walk around, they say, oh, you know, that'll look great next year when my monitor gets to be a certain size. Well, guess what? It's been a year, it's been 2 years. Now it's time to get that big piece. I think it's good. And the shipping too. Whew.
Yeah. Yeah. I always need it and I never seem to have enough. So,
yeah.
But now I'm going to use that when I clear out that 40 gallon that those rhinos are in. I'm going to move them into the old Jansenite cage, which is like a 4-footer. So they'll have more than enough space, but I'm going to have to redecorate that. I need to take it and gut it and clean it good and sort of reset it. But that'll be something else that I'll need to be on the lookout for. There is like some just nice wood piece to include in that. I could probably use to get some more shade dweller bulbs, because the ones I have, like if I'm moving the rhinos in that one cage, it has a UV fixture in it, but that bulb is probably way past its prime. You know, I don't know. I need to get a little list together, honestly, on my phone of what I need to be on the lookout for, because I know I'll forget.
Yeah, I mean, you'll forget, but you also walk around and be like, oh yeah, I forgot. You know? So
I'm a list guy. I don't. My memo app is just
dude,
full of lists.
I make the list and then I forget to use it or open it. So
no, like even now, like 2 weeks before Daytona or whatever, I'll get a list together of like stuff to not forget to pack.
oh, for sure. I do the same thing. Still forget stuff.
Like right now, I have just even one with like Daytona orders to make sure I don't forget. You know.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean that is true. You do have orders and stuff for Fulvius that you got to remember. So you got to do your checklists, making a list, checking it twice.
Yeah.
You're checking it right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you are. Oh man, I will say this: some kind of arid amphibian could be cool, like Grand Canyon tree frogs, maybe red spotted toads. That'd be cool. I have a little West Texas. What's? I guess it's not a. It's like an 18 by. It's like an 18 by 15 by 5-inch vision cage that I had a smaller Trans-Pecos copperhead in. So it's set up West Texas. That would be cool to me. Put some kind of amphibian in there, you know, bury a giant water bowl in there. Something like that. That could be cool. Just get the gears turning. You know, I don't know.
I feel, are those like, how hard is it to get those species though? I feel like there's really, are there people even
I don't know.
working with them?
I have no idea. And, you know, there's so many smaller amphibian guys at Daytona that it really makes you wonder, is it just their wild caught at the right size, or were they captive bred? Because I know there's a lot of closet amphibian people that produce a lot of cool amphibians, but they can't be bothered to individually sell, you know, 100 baby toads or whatever. So they just wholesale them out. It's just trying to get a straight answer from some of the bigger reptile shops that there is no lineage, you know what I mean? And they don't want to tell you who bred it or where they got it from, because they don't want you to go direct and that kind of thing. But I know last year, Billy and I were looking at a couple different species of North African toads. I think Billy got a handful of them. I can't remember the exact genus. They were all bufo, very similar to the viridis that me and him already have, but wildly cryptic and beautiful blushing colors, and just an arid toad species, Mediterranean toad species. So it'd be very cool. We'll see what's out there, man. You know.
Shifting gears a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you watched HBO at all?
Oh, I watched HBO, my friend.
You did?
I watched it. Oh yeah.
What were your initial thoughts?
Not surprised in the least capacity. I thought it was classic edgy documentary style, which was enjoyable. Excuse me. Obviously, certain characters are hamming it up, as they tend to do. You saw a little cameo by one of our close friends. I don't want to say his name on here because I don't know how public he wants to be, but there's like a 4-second clip. And I texted him. I was like, "Hey, I'm sure people have already contacted you, but do you see your 4 seconds of fame?" And he was like, "Oh, I saw it. I saw it." And he'll be at Daytona, so we get to break his balls about it. I don't even know if he knew he was going to be in it, but
wouldn't that be some shit?
oh yeah, I imagine that's probably the case. But then again, it is episode 1. There's a lot more episodes to come, so we shall see how bad it gets. The backlash. I think it is. On a positive note, it's not on Netflix. On a positive note, it's not COVID, where everyone and their mother's watching everything
because they have nothing else to do.
Yeah. On a positive note, I know less people are apt to stream every streaming network because everything costs money now. So people are more selective as to what streaming networks they get, even if it is a bundle package, at least in my experience. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? So far, it looks fairly entertaining, and it is covering stuff from 40, 50 years ago, but that shit still has its effect on people's minds. So we'll see.
It does.
Did you watched it?
I did watch it. I mean, so at first, like before it even, when they dropped the trailer and stuff, I initially had sort of the knee-jerk reaction a lot of people do of like, oh my God, we're fucked. Like, this is going to be terrible. We're screwed. Like, the sky's falling, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Then the more I thought about it, and I saw some people post some comments that also made a lot of sense. One being like that exact sentiment of like, it's not on Netflix. We're not in COVID. Like, people are actually back to not having time to watch shit anymore. So I was like, okay, in that aspect, I don't honestly, I really don't feel like we're going to see much from it. Like, I don't think.
I mean,
I
hope
hopeful.
not.
I'm hopeful.
Not. Yeah.
I just don't see, like, with it having so much more of a focus on 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
I think that plays a factor, and it sort of, I guess, more being kind of a true crime thing.
Yeah. It definitely has that true crime vibe.
I was pretty irritated with the first like 5 minutes because, of course, they go and find the weirdest fucking people possible that happen to own reptiles, and they're like, "This is them," and I'm like, Jesus.
And
Christ.
I'll tell you right now, I don't care about dropping his name, but he went on there, but I don't like the way they portrayed Albert. Albert is an amazing snake handler. He's been doing it longer than anybody. He loves his animals. He cares for his animals. He's very by the book. They used him to look like obscure. Florida. Yeah. And I hope they show more of him in a better light. I do.
Bet you they don't.
Yeah, but I hope they do. So anybody who has their opinion of him, he's a great guy. He is. So I'll just say that. But
so doesn't it get closer to modern times with each episode? I mean,
it does.
Probably.
Most definitely. Yeah, we're gonna see. So
I do find it ironic that Daytona, like the show, is having Eric Good, who was the guy who made this happen, as like a guest speaker, as if we're his main fan base and the people like this whole thing was made for.
I don't know.
Like, man. Y'all need to read the room, because like, this is the opposite of the people that want to ask questions about that guy and like what he does. And then Good was on Joe Rogan over the week.
Oh, really?
And I listened to probably 2/3 of it. Said Good was trying to actually educate the public, and Rogan kept calling us a bunch of weirdos, which is spot on. Good, the vibe I got from listening to him talk is he is a guy who has been in a bubble in terms of like the hobby and stuff he keeps, and he thinks he knows a lot more than he actually does.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Um,
I will also say a lot of the footage that you saw is at least 10 years old.
yeah.
There's a lot of footage that is older footage that, yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
What I don't understand, and maybe it's because I just don't have the desire to like be on camera every chance I get. Like how things are going to get edited and chopped up. Like we were
Sure.
saying with like Albert, like
Yeah.
they're going to do that. So why?
But at the same time, he also
Why say yes when the final product is not what you think is being filmed while you're
well,
doing?
I mean, he's got to love the showmanship. He's got to love the. I mean, you saw him holding his Cobra, like that's what he does. It's just like you said, it's used in certain facets.
But it's the same thing with all the Animal Planet shows, like that
It
they
is,
used to do.
yeah.
It's like that you're gonna sit down and talk to these people, and they're gonna chop the shit out of everything you say and paste it together in a way that looks terrible. It sounds terrible.
Yeah.
With the quick cuts and stuff, and I don't know. I mean, objectively, that first episode was very interesting.
Yeah.
To see. I liked having a better idea as far as the timeline of how things were happening, like ESA
Mhm.
and things like that. Realizing that, frankly, so much of what we have is the result of one dirtbag.
I don't fully agree with that.
You don't think that?
I don't. I don't.
Okay, a group.
Yeah, I think that there's trendsetters, and then there's people actually deploying the trends, if that makes sense. So just because one or two or three individuals started doing something doesn't mean it wasn't already happening in other facets, nor does it mean that it led to, quote unquote, what we have today. I think that's embellished to a great extent. But what do I know?
Well, I'm talking
in
terms of like just realizing there's an interest there and then capitalizing on it.
Yeah, I give you that. I'm very much eager to see. I'm eager to see where it goes from here in the show. At least in the show, I'm eager to see more characters and how they're portrayed, as well as the timelines.
I tried to go into it without a bias. Be like, let's see with objectivity.
Yeah, same.
And then that first 5 minutes, and it was out the door. I was like, why? I already have a hard enough time with people thinking I'm a fucking weirdo because I have snakes, man. Like,
yeah,
not doing us any favors.
Yeah, I get it. I do. I share the sentiment. I get it once a week at work. Somebody through my work, they find my Instagram and they're like, dude, you have these things? I'm like, yeah. Why? I was like, I don't know, man. Why do you drive a Mercedes? Because you like it. I don't know.
Why you eat at Arby's 5 times a day?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is the grass green? Why is the sky blue? It just is.
Yeah, man. Just we do what we love, man. So. Oh man.
Are we gonna do an episode recap each week?
I mean,
Cliff Notes version, maybe?
Yeah, what we just did. Sure. Yeah. We can. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm eager to see who else shows up on the show.
Yeah, I like the other thing that I can't wrap my head around is, Good, the guy that put it together, claiming like I'm a reptile guy and I love reptiles, and it's like, but you're gonna do something that's gonna completely.
Look,
it's
man,
not going to help it. It's not going to help it.
It goes back to what we've said about other people who are in very similar situations. They may love reptiles, but at the end of the day, if their reptiles get taken away, they don't care. They have other things in their life that can fill that void or fill that pocketbook. And that's sad because they don't care about other people.
Sort of a vibe I got from listening to that episode of Rogan was like,
yeah,
I can have all these rare turtles and tortoises because I have some bullshit entity attached to it that allows me to do that. But like the plebes, the common man, they don't need these things. So if they get taken away, like I'm safe.
Yeah.
It's kind of the.
I didn't like the vilification of zoos. You know, I am not pro AZA. I've admitted that openly in the past.
It was interesting seeing the.
Yeah, I
Again,
don't.
granted, how much truth
Yeah.
is there? Like as for in terms of like,
That's true.
was it as like purposeful and seedy as they made it out to be? Maybe, probably. I mean, you think about back then, like it was Wild West, like everything.
Yeah.
There were no rules.
And I'll tell you this: like I've been doing this a long time, and now I'm at an age where I'm at the. I hate saying it, but I'm at the 20-year mark, and easy. And I know people that brought. I mean, I know people that brought 100 salamanders across state lines because they didn't care because it was salamanders. And when you ask them and you say, "Hey man, did you take these across state lines?" They go, "Yeah, man, it's 100. Where I got them is 10,000, and no one knows where it is because it's on private property. I'm not hurting the species at all." So like that was the attitude.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, and it's not right. I'm not condoning it, but that mindset was definitely there. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you also like you see that play out in the first episode there too, where they were talking about, you know, at first we could, and again, you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt because considering the source,
Yeah,
and the embellishment and the probability of embellishment, but like you saw the progression of like, yeah, we could bring whatever we wanted to on an airplane. Like nobody cared. Like there were no rules. It was not regulated in any capacity. And then ESA happens like late 70s. And then that just started ramping up real fast. And so, I mean, it's also, I think context is important. Like when you consider how stringent and what's the best word for it? Dare I say by the book zoos are now.
Right. Two by the book.
You can't compare it to how it was 50 years ago because that was like AZA and stuff didn't exist at that point.
Right.
I'm fairly certain. Right. It was a free for all. Like everything. When you think about the 60s and 70s, and especially like predating like the 50s and stuff, like it was an absolute free for all. Like there were no laws about this stuff because nobody cared.
Right. Right. Yeah.
It's interesting to see how it played out. And again, like ESA coming in and all of a sudden it's like it went from nothing's regulated to, oh, we need to look at everything kind of. Like
yeah.
We need to.
It definitely was interesting too of, you know, I'm very biased towards law enforcement. I am. I am very by the book in almost all facets of my life, with the exception of, you know, using my turn signal on occasion.
You rebel.
I know, right? Without a cause.
Badass.
I know, right? I'll go 5 miles and over, you know, don't judge me.
Going with the flow of traffic.
Right. Yeah. Whatever that means. But it was interesting to see the law enforcement aspect of like, oh, I'm going to catch him. Mm-hmm. And like doing sleazy things.
Like I have no idea what this is that he brought in, but I'm going to catch him.
Exactly. Like I just know in my gut, he's got something there. You know what I mean? It's like, this was, it's almost like you want to feel like the cops were the bad guys. You know what I mean?
I mean, also, shit, put yourself in their shoes and think about like, okay, this guy got caught smuggling Fiji iguanas. Like, what the fuck's a Fiji iguana? It's like, well, he's not supposed to have it. It's super expensive, super rare. And he brought in, 50 of them or whatever, 20 of them. And it's like, he doesn't exactly know, like, at first, the true magnitude of like what that means. But then he's the one that's supposed to be finding the guy that did it. Kind of almost blindly.
Yeah.
To where it's like, I don't know exactly why this is such a big deal, but I know it's illegal and you're not supposed to, and it's my job to find you. It's weird.
Yeah. Definitely cat and mouse vibes and, spy versus spy kind of shit. So it definitely makes for good drama. It's only going to get more interesting.
To that.
Yeah, it's only going to get more interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. So, we'll see how it goes. I wasn't going to be one of those people that's like, I'm not going to watch it. Like I understand if you don't want to, I'm of the opinion, whether you want it to exist or not, it does. It's not going to go anywhere.
Right.
You viewing it isn't realistically going to, or not viewing it isn't really going to make a difference in terms of its existence. And
honestly, the people that are going to boycott it, if you want to boycott it, that's you're entitled to do that. I won't judge you for boycotting it.
Absolutely.
But I will be real in my own head and say, if 1 million people boycott it, it still doesn't do shit. It's still out there. People are still going to see it. People are still going to use it.
The people that got paid.
And the people that are going to do nefarious things with it, they're still going to do nefarious things with it, whether I watch it or not. So
I don't know. I look at it from the point of like, I'm sure I'm going to have people outside of the hobby ask me questions about it. So
it's only a matter of time.
I should probably watch it so I can immediately tell them how all that stuff's probably bullshit.
Yes,
and just sheer morbid curiosity. Like I was really, I'm like, I want to watch it, but at the same time, I know it's just going to piss me off. Which, I mean, the first episode didn't. Like by the end of it, I was like, okay, like objectively, it was interesting. I thought it was like decent. There's certain white-haired individuals that I'm tired of seeing on my screen every time camera crews show up.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, again, objectively, I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely got the true crime vibe is there, man.
It's very
and honestly, like, it's very well put together.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it was about anything else, if it was about just drug smuggling, it would be a cool show.
Right.
But because of there's going to be drugs coming in soon.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. And I don't want to go too far in depth into like my personal stuff with it, but I'm very eager to see what's next, So
I think it's only like 5 episodes.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's not a
interesting.
lot. Let's see. For me, I understand it will still be out there, whether I just boycott it or not. My logic is that it doesn't get a lot of viewership. Maybe they won't make the next one.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, if it's anything like Tiger King, they just changed demographics and groups.
Right.
Like there wasn't going to be a Tiger King 2. They're like, well, what's the next batch of people that we can make look absolutely insane? How about the primate people? Like that's a great.
Well, and it was to my understanding that originally, for those who watched Tiger King, I only watched the first episode. I never watched it just because I just never did.
Dude, it was wild.
I still need to probably, but
I think I watched it twice.
The first episode, they're at Crutchfield's house, and they're showing snakes, and a guy shows up with a snow leopard in a van. And it was to my understanding through friends of friends that episode was the start of the reptile version.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until the snow leopard and they were like, oh, these cat people, they're fucking nuts. They're way crazier than the reptile people. Reptile people are just weird. These guys are fucking nuts. We should do it on big cat people. And it snowballed into the whole Joe Exotic thing and all that stuff.
I think as soon as they found him, they were like,
money maker,
jackpot,
cha-ching, right?
Yeah.
So,
and then to find out that rabbit hole is like not even a straight drop, but like a freaking loop-de-loop corkscrew.
Yeah.
Like that confused fly around the thing that zaps them when they, just Jesus.
Yeah.
You should watch it, dude. It's one of those, like, just when you think it doesn't get any weirder, it gets weirder.
Nice.
It gets more bizarre.
Yeah.
You realize that was like
8 years ago?
He's been in jail for a minute.
Yeah.
And he still keeps trying to get pardons.
Oh my God.
He's still trying to get out. It's like, dude, at this point, you might as well just write out the rest of it. Like,
how long is he going to be in for?
It's a while. Let me Google it.
Here we go.
Hey, Google, how long is Joe Exotic in jail for? People have already looked it up.
Nice.
He is serving a 21-year federal prison sentence.
That's not bad, I guess. Put him away.
He's scheduled for release in 2036, so he's halfway there.
Wow. Fuck.
But he keeps trying to get like Trump to pardon him, and I think he keeps getting ignored.
Shocking. So, but I will say this. Do you think that this show will affect the attendance of Daytona? Do you think more people will go? Or better yet, let me rephrase that. Do you think more people will go to reptile shows as a whole?
No.
No?
I think HBO just does not have the same amount of people using it as
Yeah, I give you that.
You know, like it's just not as many people watching it.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, I never even caught.
You got my message?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the shirt and being like, "Oh, I have that," and then I was like, didn't even occur to me.
Yeah, 'cause that's how old it is. Notice he's got short hair.
Damn, son.
Right? That's what I'm saying. A lot of these clips are old, man. But so
yeah, he is speaking Friday night, and I hope nobody goes.
Yeah, we'll be in the gazebo drinking it up.
Gabe was like, let's just go there and start screaming. Every time he goes to answer a question, I'm like, I'm not spending my time off doing that, dude.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if he had some kind of boycotters or protesters there. You know, I'm sure people are going to be drinking and voicing their opinions.
Let's just do like they do at the hardcore shows when it's a band they don't like and turn their back to them.
Yeah, right. Oh my God.
Everyone would show up and just face the opposite wall.
I will say this. You know who I'm genuinely excited about going to Daytona? Dave Powell's going to be there.
I know.
It's going to be good, man. Excited. Dude, we're getting the gang together, man. I love it. It's good stuff, man.
Jeff and Kendra aren't going, are they?
I don't think so. I haven't talked to them in a minute. I got to hit them up.
They've been busy driving cross country moving.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they have.
Kansas folk now.
I know, right? The Great Plains.
It seems like a very underrated herping state.
Oh, for sure. You know, Kendra's going to have cane brakes in no time. So,
scorpions.
They're good. They're good. I neglected to feed them for a little while, which is fine. Thank God they're arachnids and they're good. I have a Deathstalker that I honestly think is just so. I thought it was gravid. It's been like a year, hasn't dropped. So who knows? I keep talking about how I'm going to pair Australis together. Just never have. I just keep forgetting. And the baby Parabuthas are doing fantastic. They're, I think, 4th instar now or 5th instar. So
I need to see if Dritz wants those Margaritatis, dude. Those like when I was reading that their gestation is like 9 months, I was like, "There's no way." It takes them 9 months to have a brood. But I'll be damned if that first one that female ate, like it was probably close to 9 months, and it makes no sense to me. It's like those things are so small. How can it take that long to develop?
Hey man, gaboons are 7 months.
See, but that makes sense because they're big. Like there's a size thing. We're talking about like little scorpions.
Yeah, I guess. That is something I have been watching Arachnid Rarities, and he keeps getting Hatogenous. And I'm just like, oh man, I want that again, but I just can't. I can't do it. I can't spend the money on that, man. You know, I don't know. It's like it's not that much money, but it's the fact that like
it's not
it used to be a $15 bug.
Yep.
You know, and it's like, oh, the mistakes we made. Oh man, that might be something else. If there's some,
you have till it's gone.
Exactly. If there's some kind of a Pisthothalamus at Daytona, I'll snag that. Yeah. I'm actually eager to see how many non-tarantulas are there simply because of the whole Florida agriculture thing.
So that's interesting too. Do they have regulations on centipedes?
So they do and they don't.
Because Dritz was going to bring some, and then he was told that I think he got denied bringing some Asian species, whitebeards or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I think that is I think it might be a Daytona thing.
okay.
I think that might be a Daytona show thing. I don't know. I
Like
know
with the whole wild caught.
right in the past, the Florida Department of Agriculture had no problem as long as it wasn't plant eating.
Right.
So
That makes
if it
sense.
right, and like when I had my restricted arthropods permit back in the day, they basically approved me on anything that ate bugs. So like if I could
Mhm.
feed it crickets, I was good. Now they were cracking down on basically anything in the Buthidae genus is a no-go in
Mhm.
Florida.
Just out of concern of like getting established.
Yeah. And there's also, I think, certain key species, like I think Scolopendra
Mhm.
is okay within reason. I don't know the specifics, don't quote me on it, but it has something to do with bringing it in, not necessarily owning it here, but bringing it in.
I just
So
thought that was weird because if it's a Daytona thing, that's also ironic because you have multiple larger groups with multiple tables that have nothing but wild caught stuff and no one bats an eye. So I'm assuming
I don't think it has anything to do with wild caught.
if I was to say,
Yeah, no.
if I mean that whole rule of like Daytona is supposed to be a captive bed only show, I find it
Yeah.
funny that it's like the people that seem to shell out a lot of money for tables seem to get a pass. But
No, I don't think that's the key. I think it has to do with Department of Agriculture, and basically I don't think Department of Agriculture is going to walk the show, but they tell Fish and Wildlife, hey, these species cannot be sold commercially in Florida, especially if they're brought in and blah blah blah, because Florida is way more strict in the agricultural stuff. And honestly, everything I'm saying could be wrong because I'm very out of the game. But the Department of Agriculture has cracked down in the past like 2 years.
mm-hmm.
So like it would not shock me if there is less arthropoda at the show in that regard.
Yeah.
Tarantulas, I think they kind of don't give a shit for whatever reason. I know there's a bunch of millipedes that are now allowed. So you're going to see some really cool giant millipedes out of Southeast Asia, whether it be Vietnam or Malaysia or Indonesia, some really cool millipedes, which again is a plant-eating insect or plant-eating bug, whatever you want to call it. But African black giants are still illegal in Florida.
Really?
So yeah, which is wild. I don't understand that, but it is. They banned them. Same as Malagasy hissing cockroaches. They're banned in Florida. And I think that has to do with them. They just don't want them getting loose.
Yeah, that whole roach thing just is like the fact that discoids are cool, but everything else is a problem doesn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
But
I've already established.
I've given up on looking for the logic in a place where it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, for sure.
Like y'all are a day late and dollar short to like every single one of these problems.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll definitely be looking for some opisthothalamus, and I don't know, man. Maybe if I could find some blue feigning, I think that'd be cool. I'd do like a little tub of blue feigning beetles. I've never found a blue. I found a black in West Texas with Rob Stone, and that was super fucking cool. Hindsight, I should have just put it in my pocket. But I felt so bad too, man. I picked them up and I was like, oh my God, it's a feigning beetle. And then it feigned in my hand and it rolled out of my hand and like hit the ground. I was like, oh no, I just killed it. And it rolled over like, oh fuck. And like started to hobble away. But yeah, if I could find some blue feigning, I think that'd be cool. Add them to the desert room. Get some dead cholla cactus in there and let them do their thing.
Discoids in Canada got legalized because they were already living in some greenhouses. What about, can you have red runners in Florida?
No red runners, no lobster roaches. Yeah.
See, those I kind of understand because I have a bin full of them, and seeing how quickly I went from only a couple to like several hundred nymphs in a matter of no time.
Yeah.
And the fact that they love it in here because it's stupid hot and stupid humid.
And dude,
if
Anna Maria wasn't against roaches, dude, I would totally have death's heads again. I would.
Just to have them?
Yeah, dude, because they're cool as hell, man. Just a big, pretty bug with a skull on its back. It's super cool.
I got No, I have discoids and dubia together in a tub. I don't even know why. Like I don't have anything I can eat an adult. I have like a couple spiders I can, but it's not something I can feed off enough to keep under control. Like,
well, bro, you should make little cultures and sell them. Put together like a little, deli cup and go that route. Oh man, Anna Marie's in the group chat. She goes, "Hate roaches. Sorry, babe." Yeah, I know, baby. I know. But yeah, man, I miss my hissers. Hissers were fun. I miss the death's heads. They were fun. I've always wanted the Australian giants, but I don't think I've ever seen them for sale in North America, so that'll never happen. Yeah. But no, seriously, anybody who wants a cool bug, if those Vietnamese, there's like a purplish maroon color one, there's like a blackish green color one. They're super cool. They're like 7 to 8 inches long. They have a gazillion legs. They eat lettuce. They don't ball up like a typical millipede. They're super cool. So if anybody sees them, they'll probably be a Daytona. Maybe. I don't know. What are you reading? Smitty's deep in thought.
I don't know.
You don't know what you're reading?
My phone's just exploding with notifications.
That'll happen.
Yeah. How come you don't have tarantulas? Like,
I'm just not
desert baboon stuff, man. Like,
I know. Honestly,
Gyrus.
I know. And, I had Usambaras in the past. I had what's the bighorn?
Probably Darlingi.
I think I had that with the massive horn. I had that in the past. And I was always a Gramastola guy, man. I mean, I had giant golden Chaco, like bigger than my hand. I had pulchras. I had big giant 15 or 12 or 15-year-old pulchras that, friends raised and would pass around from friend to friend. I had rose hairs, of course, too. But I'm a scorpion guy, man. I am, and now with the desert room the way it is, I don't know. And scorpion freezer. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind like a desert blonde, but I don't know.
Dude, I have a Calcotes.
Yeah.
And I've had it for like over a year and it could still fit on my thumbnail and it's molted like twice. Dude, they grow so slow. So slow. It really makes you wonder how, like the ones you see on Instagram and shit, the giant ones.
The ones on tables, it shows.
Yeah, exactly. How old that thing. Yeah.
Old, dude.
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah, man. And I've never been a new world guy or old world guy, man. Excuse me. Like in terms of like Asian stuff, it just wasn't my vibe.
Just ironic to me.
Oh yeah.
Just given your taste in like venomous.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, man, and the whole Usambara thing kind of fucked me up too. Like everyone talking about how they give you brain damage and shit, and I'm like, it's not for me, man.
No,
it's not for me. Not for me.
I have an Escal, so I will say that Escal is the only one that, like, out of everything I have, when I have to rehouse it, and it's not even that big. When I got to rehouse that Escal, dude, that little fucker does backflips and shit. Like, I'm taking that one to Dritz, and I honestly don't want any more because, like, they are, in terms of, arguably, they're supposed to be, like, the most toxic as far as tarantulas go, like, with a bite. I mean, it's kind of like snakes. It's like the one that sucks the most is the one that just bit you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm cool with speed, but
see, I'm not.
The acrobats and stuff. That's the jumping and the the teleporting is.
Yeah,
I have a,
and dude,
I have a limit.
I would love a 6-eyed, man. I would love a 6-eyed, dude. But like the teleportation and the venom toxicity, it's just I just can't do it. I just can't. That's why I don't keep any high-speed elapids anymore, man. Just not the same guy. I had fun with them and move on. I'm not judging anyone for keeping them.
He's an old man now.
Yeah, no, seriously, man. I was just talking to, I can't remember what we were watching. Me and Anna Marie were watching something, and it was something about Taipan, and I was like, man, one of my all-time favorite snakes, but like it's not my vibe anymore, man.
It's a young man's game.
Honestly, it is. And not because like I can't handle it. It's just I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's just not for me. It's like you say, like you're really loving the smaller, stouter stuff,
I don't know what it is about dwarf species, man, and I'm just like
Yeah.
completely enamored with. But it's
And
the same with dart frogs, and it's the same
Yeah.
with like the tackies, and it's like there's just something about small stuff that doesn't take up a ton of space and like is mostly drama free that I like it.
Yeah, man. My goal is to produce the 2 different lines of puffs that I have. Hopefully, be able to sell those offspring, hold back a couple, sell off some offspring, and use that money to get other dwarf beta species.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
that's
the
the
list.
Honestly, dude, Zeropaga is probably the
Oh,
first
come
yeah,
on.
dude. I am, man.
I
know it
I'm
is.
fucking disappointed, Phil.
Why, dude?
You could have said Cornuda or Cordalis, and I would have been
cool.
like,
Cordalis is cool.
absolutely Zeropaga.
Dude, have you seen some of the captive bred Zeropaga that come out of Germany? Oh my land!
I guess not. I
Bro,
guess not.
like khaki with red blotches like your shirt. Dude, killer specimen.
I could just get an Amidites and get something similar.
Nah, it's not the same, man. It's not the same. And dude, some of the stuff that
I want this fucking bone white Amidites with the black, dude.
Dude, that's cool. Dude, some of the stuff that Francois sends me, oh my god, dude. Some of his Zeropaga he's found. Let me try and see if I can find one real quick. Man, dude, he's got so many cool desert species, bro. Fucking Namibia.
Dude. I have a male Metallica that just hooked out from my buddy Mike.
Nice.
And I got that female Britney Spears who was just a couple weeks ago and is looking primed.
Nice.
At some point when Andrew Browning at NMT's gave me the endearing term of the sperm web from the males as the wanky blanky.
The wanky blanky.
So now that's just what I'm waiting on.
Okay.
The whole wanky blanky.
Nice.
Get some meals in him. Get him trained and ready. Dude, that Metallica, dude. I understand why people love them so much because they are fucking incredible. But like you see them firsthand in front of you, and it's like, holy shit. It's a giant blue spider. Like Britney Spears, when she molted, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Incredible.
I think, honestly, this is a desert cornuda, but I could be wrong. But dude, look at this thing. You're not impressed.
It reminds me of those, was it Lake Tanganyika puffs?
It does, yeah. It does look like a Lake Tanganyika puff. Probably why I like it.
Lake Topanga?
Yeah.
Remember Riverbank Zoo had one for the longest time, man. Every time I went, that thing was just smoking, just blonde.
Namibian cornuda.
Yeah, see, sign me up all day long.
That's fucking cool, right? That's awesome.
Way better than the Zeropaga.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Oh, you know what else I'm looking for too? As long as it's not an arm and a leg. Chondrodactylus numifer.
Have you seen any of those previously?
Not in like 5-6 years. Last one, Marcus found one, and he was like, "Dude, look at this thing." And then I guess he inquired to the breeder, and they wanted like $1,000 for a female.
Yeesh.
I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" But if it ain't around, it ain't around, right? But,
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the post show.
Oh, for sure.
If you're gonna go, looking forward to seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Looking forward to hanging out with Phil King and
it's gonna be great.
And Warren and all the folks.
All the folks. Even and / especially the ones we talk to on a regular basis. You know what I mean? I love it.
Yes.
It's our homecoming.
And I'll be the queen.
Oh, you will. I'm gonna get you a sash. Homecoming queen.
Word.
Danny, if you're listening, make Smitty a sash that says homecoming queen,
What do you
please.
mean make one? She
Go
can't make one.
Buy one. I don't
She
know.
don't know how to make one. If anyone knows how to make one, it's probably me.
Watch fucking Sanchez shows up. I hand stitched this for you.
Probably, yeah. With his beard hair.
Yeah, exactly. So I made this from my own body hair.
Soul chest.
Yeah, it's his whole chest. There's just a shaved strip.
I just hot glued it to the.
He's not even here to defend himself, poor bastard. Oh,
He
man.
might be. Don't give him any ideas. I feel like if anyone would actually do it, it'd be him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't threaten him.
Oh, for sure.
He will
for
fucking
sure.
do it. Even if he doesn't make the sash, he'll still just shave a sash
Yeah.
through
yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
he'll do it.
Oh, man.
Did we have anything else, or was that it?
No, that's it. Man, Mike Kosicki just got home from work. Sorry, man.
You're late.
He's late. He's late. We missed you. Yep. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be real good. What the hell happened to Rosa? I thought he was joining.
I don't know. He never messaged me. He's on that West Coast time, so
I know, right?
he does whatever he wants.
No one else took the link?
No, I never send it, but no one also asked for it. So
Okay.
no one wants to hang out with us, Phil.
Yeah, I know.
We're old news, buddy.
I know, right? I know.
Again, the podcast is a young man's game. And as we approach our fourth decade of life, well, you're already there.
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
far behind
Yeah.
you, but fuck.
Yep. It's good, man. It's good. We're like legit old now.
No, you realize I've been doing the podcast thing almost 10 years now.
It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Yeah.
I have to look at the calendar, but I think it's coming up.
Well,
on 10.
well,
It's like, oh my
we
God.
all met. Was it Daytona 2017? Because then 2018 was Southeast Carpet Fest at Cody and Pia's, right? No, we met there. No, we met Daytona before.
We met at Daytona.
We met Daytona before that. Yeah, that's what. It
Yeah,
was.
because it would have been August, and then Carpet Fest was in like January, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like January. Yeah, or February. Yeah.
Oh.
And I still have that photo of you, me, Billy, and Jake in the car driving somewhere, going to that brewery or something.
Mm-hmm.
What a great photo. Great time. Hey, Sean's in the group. Hopefully we'll get to see Sean this weekend. Oh yeah, Sean is old. I forgot about that. He is old. He looks young.
We're the youngest of the old
He's
people.
old. We love you, buddy.
All right. Fulvy Sparrow, fulvysparrow.com. Check it out. If you place an order sometime within the next couple of days, you're probably not going to get it until like the end of the following week, maybe later. Because I got to get back.
As soon as you lose.
Back into the groove of things. It might take a little bit.
I'm having a problem where I don't know what Fulvius attire to bring on this trip because I have so many cool Fulvius swag.
Just wear them all, dude.
I can't wear them all. We're only there for 3 days.
Layers.
Just layers in the
Just take
South
off
Florida,
the
in the
layer.
Florida heat. Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah. Like Phil, weren't you wearing a shirt an hour ago? Yeah, I sweated through it. Just shedding skin.
It's only getting wetter the more layers you take off.
Oh God, musty.
Oh.
Musty.
Oh, all right. Well, we won't see anybody Thursday because we'll be gone, and then I doubt we're going to record the following Monday because we usually take that day off.
Yeah, we should plan for. I mean, I work. I'm an animal, but we should plan for like that Thursday or something. Doing the recap.
We'll see. I don't know if King scheduled somebody for Arachnerds that Thursday or not.
Okay.
He's a scheduling fool, dude.
He is.
He's making me
He
look like a
is.
real jackass for someone who's bragging about doing this for as long as I have.
Well, he's fresh to it. He's still.
He sat me down and was like, we were on the phone for like an hour, and he's like, all right, how about this person at on this date, this person on this date, this person on that date, and I'm like, excellent.
Excellent. Good. Yes.
Like, look at him. He's so youthful,
Yeah,
full
right.
of life. It's adorable.
And he's a doctor. That's hilarious. Oh, you
It's
little,
very
little,
organized.
little baby with a PhD.
We'll see everybody later.
Bye.